this courier, man.
So if Black can get a decent laning phase, VG Gaming has a lineup that is prepared to have Black do whatever he wants to do.
I think the one I like NEWBEE going a bit greedy with the Jungle Doom because Earthshaker's not a hero that punishes that. Earthshaker's one of these defensive kind of reactionary support.
Actually, all of their heroes are, aside from like early on. Tidehunter isn't going to do much early. Sniper's not going to do much early. Venge can roam a lot, but that's about it.
Get a punch.
You're going to see a little skirmish break out here. Vici invading the jungle. Banana in the front lines, just scouting it out. Doesn't look like we'll see a clash. Magic Bush Ward comes down. Little sentry there.
30 seconds to battle.
And I guess with that, we'll leave it to our casters, Zyori gods.
Thank you, friends.
Take it away. Good luck with your bets. Undefeated, the unrivaled.
I don't know. Good luck, gods. Have you heard about the punishment for who has the worst score with the bets?
No.
Casting a game with the horse head and a picture-in-picture so everyone sees you with the horse head. The entire game for the last day of the
That's a punishment for some people. I feel like Suns fan would love that though.
He's gonna start throwing the bets.
No, he said that you
Yeah, Suns fan can't breathe with it on, so it's terrible. And you, I mean, you have to see out the nose holes.
casting blindfolded. That would be a challenge.
It's punishment for the viewers and whoever loses.
Okay,
it's good. Everybody loses. I like it.
All right. What does the ultimate winner get? I feel like there needs to be an ultimate winner.
No, we're all about punishment around here. The winner, you get a golf clap. Congratulations, you predicted well. Loser, that's where it's really at.
Sadistic.
Yeah, the winner gets to sit and co-cast with the person wearing the horse head.
And by that, it's like you sit and laugh at them. you feed them misinformation.
I like that. So, all right, let's talk about some rosters here. See how the lanes are setting up. Dire side, we've got VG Gaming, iceiceice, going to be the off laner for the Dire on the Tidehunter. Looks towards the mid lane. That'll be Black on the Sniper. They'll have FY on the Earthshaker moving through the jungle. That puts Fenrir on the Vengeful Spirit. And we've got Super in the safe lane here on the Axe.
All right, well, on the Dire side, in the off lane, it's going to be Rabbit playing your Brewmaster. Mid lane's going to be Moo on the Puck. Does leave the Jungle Doom to Banana. And in the safe lane, we've got Sanching on the Witch Doctor supporting the Howl Juggernaut here. So, greedier draft on the NEWBEE side. They've got the jungler going on there, and as mentioned, I feel like they knew they'd get away with this. Earthshaker is just a hero that has to react to the opponent. It's kind of the counter-initiator. Like you go into mid hero, the fissure there is the counter-initiator. Well, sometimes to set for kill, but ultimately you're reacting to nothing.
Ooh, smoke rotation up top from FY, throws down a fissure. Rabbit in some trouble. This will probably be your first blood, and it is. Earthshaker gets it. FY with bonus gold. This is such a classic road. I just had deja vu watching that. They love that early smoke rotation right before this 2-minute rune comes out. That's like, it's the Vici special.
There's nothing, you have no hero you have to protect because of the Jungle Doom. There's no kind of defensive play step, so Earthshaker has to go for those kind of plays. He needs to be getting more aggressive, finding kills like that, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him pick up another smoke and look for the exact same play, because at the end of the day, he can't gank puck mid. The safe lane's being protected, so the Brewmaster in the off lane is kind of the weak lane for NEWBEE.
So good start for Vici. As you mentioned, the exact rotation needs to make. 2-minute rune comes out. It'll be Tide that gets the illusion, and the bounty up top is actually picked up by FY. So far, Vici with the rune control as Doom gets poked by the Tide illusions there.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what Banana's kind of move is going to be this game. Sometimes you see these streams pick up early Orb of Venoms in good games. The bottom lane is going to be an attempt on iceiceice's life, and with the Maledict, adds some extra damage here, and 2 points to the Blade Fury. I like that they adapt to a different build here.
Moo, stunned up, barely lives, is able to jaunt over the fissure.
Yeah, but that safe lane with the Witch Doctor Jug going a slightly different build to help secure the kill, like the early Maledict point with a level 2 Blade Fury. I think that's a kind of different, like it's something the Tide just won't expect that extra bit of damage coming in. He's probably thinking, okay, your normal level 1 Blade Fury, Witch Doctor going maybe Voodoo at level 2, but that extra damage gets them the kill.
I feel like I've seen a lot more Witch Doctors recently going for this Maledict point right here. Even at level 3, he grabs the second point. Okay. Voodoo Restoration for so long has been that go-to. We've even seen Witch Doctors prioritize the Voodoo Restoration over the cast because it's so good. And more we're seeing this aggressive Maledict. Maybe it's just because of the wild card factor that you're talking about. But the damage output is pretty significant, that's for damn sure. So how's the mid lane going? And Black on the Sniper, 13 and 8 compared to the 13 and 4 Puck, so it seems to be a pretty even farm fest for now.
Yeah, Sniper gets... Oh, it will be leveling up the Shrapnel, but they won't have the extra headshot damage. But Moo is going to rely a lot on kind of like the bottle crow or at least runes to work with. Yeah. Let's be careful here, mid.
Moving pretty aggressive. Could this be a kill attempt? Looking for the fissure, catches him close to max range. Black laying in the auto attacks, and there is enough for an orb.
That's a sick move play. He bottles in phase shift, so he gets the mana. He didn't have mana for an orb. I looked at him like, he's probably dead. He doesn't have mana for an orb, but during the phase shift, he gets the regen while not taking damage.
Right. And oh, Venge being a little sneaky there. Steals the invisibility rune. Nice.
So that was very important that Moo doesn't die in the mid lane. I think if they actually stunned Fissured sooner, they may have got the kill there, because without the mana to orb out, Moo was probably dead, but the bottle arrived on the courageous. Bottom lane, they're going to go in for a kill, and this is level 2 Maledict.
That's certainly a kill. Now getting so much damage. Also the level 2 Blade Fury, more damage than you normally anticipate. And yeah, Tango not going to save you for that one, Ice. That was just a waste of a Tango.
So Fenrir's moved into the Radiant jungle, but not much he can get done apart from an offensive ward, which is nice in itself, though. Something that can be used to maybe set some kills later, but it's who are you setting up the kills with? Your Tide in the offlane isn't going to be able to move into the jungle. Unless Banana's jungling on like a quarter HP or something, not really easy to find those skills.
Yeah, I think also useful just to keep kind of tabs on the Doom. Know where he is, know what he's up to, see if he moves into a Midas, if he does something kind of silly or gets aggressive. Just good intel in general to clock movements. Mid lane, Moo going to be in some trouble. Fissure not going to do a hell of a lot, but he orbs aggressively. A good read from Vici Gaming and makes it an easy kill as Fenrir comes in with a magic missile. It'll be Black with the last hit. And now the sniper finds his level 6.
Yep, level 6 has his Aqualize. Yeah, good time in the mid lane, I imagine.
So far, so good. And moving up towards the top lane, super on this axe, man. He's got a flail instead of an axe, but he is just racking up the last hits. 34 and 8. 10 up on the next leader, which is Jug.
Yeah. If he get that first blood, he would be pretty much at his Blink Dagger by now, but he's going to get that very soon. I think this is where you're just going to bring the supports back top just to secure the tier 1 tower and get him the Blink Dagger, but regardless, this blink timing is going to be scary for NEWBEE to deal with.
Yeah, he's able to be so aggressive now. He just cuts this top lane. Nothing the Brew can do about it. I mean, he's not level 6, so in danger if Super gets a little RNG, and he'll just try and leech experience in the tree line. Super's living the dream right now.
He's taking it. That's the other thing. The jungle Doom is like, wait, how? Like, what's actually coming up top? Who can TP and cause me problems? Puck maybe with a Dream Coil, but you're not worried about the Doom coming. The Witch Doctor is kind of, his job is still to zone and look for kills on the Tide, so even without supports up here, it's a very confident axe.
Yeah, and now the rotations come. Rabbit will show himself. How's the one that TP's in? They secured the deny. Oh, no, they don't. They already get it.
It's a Jug and everything. I don't know why. I feel like that's where you want the Puck to be TPing in, because Puck can actually go for the Dream Coil kill, but the Jug wasn't level 6. What? I'm not sure what the Jug was TPing for.
So this is also just an odd smoke as well. Banana only level 4. He does have a Shockwave for some extra damage. There's no Doom, there's no Omni.
They just really want this sniper.
And maybe they can do it. Black's positioning pretty good. Dream Coil comes out, and no way to save him here. So, okay. On the back of the Dream Coil, he's a kill.
I think the Jug was like, okay, the Doom had the smoke and the Jug was the one with the damage, so they kind of just needed both of them there. The Doom ended up, wasn't even needed for that kill, the Puck Jug was enough.
And that was also one of those plays where looking at that, I'm just like, all right, no Omni slash no Doom, this is like the weirdest rotation ever, but that's part of what makes it unexpected, so Black seemed a little unprepared for that. So split up in the top lane.
Yeah, Brew got initiated on, but gets out of there. Just defensive split. So that's his first split of the game. He's an offlane, so it's not like you're the mid laner looking to be the main tempo controller. It's not the biggest deal for him. At this point, probably not giving Super another kill, letting him snowball is more important than anything. So
eyes on Ice down here. He's got an arcane boost. Wow, this Tide's gotten a lot out of this lane.
This is such an Ice thing. Goes 0-2, 0-3 in lane, but gets a lot of farm, a lot of good levels, and then also has some Ancients that have been stacked to catch up with as well. So this is just like
nice triple stack here.
This is just Ice. He trades his life for farm and levels, and generally I think he comes out on top of it.
Usually so. Bottom rune, he gets initiated on smash first. Here you go. Ravage on 3, but is the team support there? They'll try to pursue him. Maledict's already hit, but the follow-up damage isn't enough to force out a kill. Venge pursuing Banana. They've got the assassinate. It will go through. Enough damage. They find the kill there. And now Vici, happy with just one kill, will back it up to friendly territory. Yeah. All right. Nice little kill there.
Vici Gaming just moving around pretty well. For the most part, this Doom is just not really being able to do too much in the jungle.
So far, it feels like a bit of a backfire. No Midas yet, just Tranquil Boots, still not level 6, not getting good experience, and even the Witch Doctor now, he's struggling too. No Death Ward, and even though he's 1-0-1, look at his net worth. How is that even possible?
Solo support life. He's go by career upgrade, wards.
Yeah, I guess it's all the consumables.
Everything.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
tough life for the Doctor. Meanwhile, up top, Rabbit initiated on, his super goes in, the follow-up's there. That'll be a dunk, and an easy one on the Brew.
FY Fenrir just making good early rotations and getting a lot done with these two supports. Another successful smoke, and NEWBEE at this point, I guess the Brew and the Puck need to kind of, they're going to probably look to fight around the Brew split a little bit, with maybe the Brew and the Puck going for smoke ganks. The Doom just needs to catch up on time and levels right now with how far behind he is, and I think the key here is still going to be to try and gank the Sniper. Maybe look for like the Puck Jug or the Puck Brew to go for a kill here. They need to bring the Brew end of the day, because Vici Gaming kind of got themselves a bit of a momentum lead and will be bringing in support. I mean, already you can see Super is in position here, partially looking for a kill, but also expecting a possible smoke rotation.
Oh, Blink Dagger gets interrupted, so misses the Berserker's call. Now they're going on to Moo, though he still doesn't have the orb. Super gets a spin, and that causes the dunk threshold to be reached. Easy kill in the mid lane. Black caught by the coil, but not too much worse for wear.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, he doesn't have orb, but he'll walk away, but that shrapnel slow at level 4 is insane.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. What is it, 30%? Oh my.
Yeah, that 30% plus, I think that was like a value point in Battle Hunger even from the Axe to, yeah, he had the extra slow from the Battle Hunger, and that gives Axe extra movement speed, so Super just was moving twice as fast as the Puck was.
That's where the value point comes from. All levels he gets that, it's a 10% slow and a 12% buff, so it gives you a lot of chasing power. Bottom lane, iceiceice, trying to make a defense on his tower. Ravage coming up in just a couple seconds here. So can defend if need be, but they will back out. Jug closing in on what could be a Masking Madness, 1,400 gold there. Smoke rotation from the backside. Banana and Rabbit ready to fight. There is a Brew split here. Banana with a Doom, but look at the cast point. Ice just fogging him. Doom raising that sword, but he's gonna have to put it right back down.
Yeah. He goes to the line, but doesn't get to the end for the YMCA.
Here we go. Super comes in. Berserker's call on 2 right into a Ravage. Banana's not even going to get to Doom, nor will the Banana or Jesus, I was going to say the Banana split, but it's the Ravage split. There's only one outcome here, gods, and well, it's NEWBEE getting slapped down, and that one will fight. Sun Shang, he gets stopped in play.
This last big Axe is doing wonders for Vici Gaming. Woo. There's been some talk about like the Axe, the Troll, and some of these heroes being definitely the kind of trending heroes over the last few weeks, but a lot of these teams have not been prioritizing them so much and maybe kind of undervaluing them, or possibly thinking they found something a bit better. But right now, this Axe pick is looking like kind of the difference maker in this game.
Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing slowing him down at this point. 5.6k, and I feel like Axe is also a hero you really don't want to leave unchecked. If you're able just to farm like a 9-minute blink with Tranquils and just start picking up kills, he's very hard to deal with. He's a hero that you have to put down, and I don't think he's one that plays particularly well from behind. So I think some of it is just the nature of games like this where you just let an Axe sit against a melee. Like, he's basically soloed a Brew in lane. You just can't do that. You can't let the lanes go that way. That's where he really shines. Mask of Madness up on Black now.
Oh, nice. Sub 800 HP, but he's not worried about a blink anytime soon from the Brewmaster. It's a pretty safe game for Black to go for this kind of item. He's got great support with an Earthshaker Fissure, the Venge Swap, the Tide Ravage. I guess Tide iceiceice doesn't normally go the blink build, or at least not till much later on, and I think with good reason. A game like this, you're against like Omni Slash, the Brewmaster Bears. If he just tanks up and can just walk into a fight, even if he doesn't get the best Ravage off as a result, he's a hero that NEWBEE won't really have an answer for. If he has like a mech, he sometimes goes like mech shivers with no blink. It's actually really powerful against Jug, against Brew, and these kind of heroes.
Well, and the difference is also, sort of in the past when you would see Tide, and when he was more of that kind of like first pick material, he's that Blink Dagger initiator that you need, but here they've got the Axe to do that, and eventually they'll have the Earthshaker to do it if farm allows, so there comes a point where the diminishing turns are there, and like you said, the tankiness is what really makes him powerful. Tide, not known for his armor, one of the reasons why the mech build is really good in terms of survivability, and just look at this big old fatty of a stack this Tidehunter's got now. What's that, a 5-stack? 4-stack?
It's
2 Drakes, I think it's 5. 3 Lizards and 2 Drakes, I think, is where it is. Or no, that's 3 Drakes.
6? Is it even 6?
It could even be a 6.
Yeah, it looks like 6.
That's a big one. It's a lot of gold sitting there for Vici.
And NEWBEE did scout it out when they went for that smoke gang, but I'm not sure they're really too ready to fight and contest that. Against this Axe, Sniper as well, like if they try and fight around the Roshan or Ancients area, Shrapnel is going to kind of wreck them as well. Unless they can somehow get onto the Sniper, kill him fast, and get a good Doom off on like someone like Tide to prevent a Ravage. And all these things is incredibly hard to do. The Doom cast animation, Vici Gaming have great chain stun, the call into Fissure, into Venge stun, into Ravage. They've just got the far superior control of this game right now.
Yeah. Initiation on the iceiceice here in the bottom lane. Sunshine will connect to the Maldic, and out there with the Omni. Looks like that'll be more than enough damage to force out a kill, and the DOTs will eventually bring him down. The rest of Vici here ready to fight. Forward call on the How. Easy kill on the Jug. They don't even need the dunk. Doom will come out on the Super, but plenty of HP there, and he will live without too much trouble.
Vici Gaming do bring everyone down. I think that was their kind of plan regardless, but they were hoping that iceiceice could get off the Ravage before he got Omni slashed, or at least be able to be kept alive there. But Vici Gaming can't really push this bottom tier on tower. Well, they could, but they are being pressured in mid. There's a big creep wave top, so they're going to have to give up a lot if they want to kind of commit for this tier 1 bottom tower.
Yeah, definitely. So NEWBEE in a kind of delicate place right now. Brew as well as the Puck very close to their blink deck. Brew actually just picks his up now. Puck about 100 gold away. So maybe they can fight a little more now. Let's see Mask of Madness on the way out for the Juggernaut also, as the beginnings of a Yasha already in the inventory.
Yeah, he's confused. He's got the Blade, got the Mask of Death, so maybe just going to be going for straight Yasha or something.
Bottom tower is under
Seems
attack.
like it, yeah. Doom's still very underfarmed though. I mean, he's effectively playing the 4 with about 3k net worth, but usually when you pick that jungle Doom, it's to open up some possibilities, and efficiency gets you some extra farm, and it's just not working for him.
And if Vici are going to just group up and take objectives, probably they'll just do that after iceiceice clears out the stack. It's going to be hard for NEWBEE to kind of fight into that one.
Yeah, you look at where the top farm is right now, and yeah, it's okay. 3.4, not too bad, and we're going to clear out this big fatty stack here, and all of a sudden this Tide's going to be in great shape. He'll surpass the Puck
plus
easily.
1,000, plus another set. This is 2,000 gold, I think.
Oh my god. It's ridiculous.
Easy.
You just can't let them get away with this. That's the big problem here. Vici is just completely uncontested. Control this part of the map. Look at this. They've even got sentry wards down to make sure it's not warded. They are really prioritizing the ancient stacking, and for good reason. Now all of a sudden, iceiceice has a mech and is halfway to a blink dagger if that's what he wants to get.
1,800 gold off of that. That's where it doesn't really, like, that's why so many supports are viable. Like, that could be any support. The Earthshaker just kept stacking him. Once or twice it was iceiceice himself, but you just need to have a hero that can roam, gank a lane, get your team an early edge, and then you have this huge ancient stack to give you your offlaner a huge amount of power.
Wrap around coming in here. There's the initiation. Boom! With huge damage as well. Vici trying to split as best they can. Ravage goes off. Still no kills. There's the dunk. Puck getting low as he tries to retreat. Black gets Doom behind the tower, but still alive and laying in some shots from the back. Earthshaker for Puck, the first 2 to go down, but now the dunk on the Witch Doctor, the swap on the How. They're going to get the kill on the Jug. A double dunk for Super as he picks up a double kill. It's a 1 for 3, and despite the beautiful initiation, NEWBEE just don't have the damage to take the fight.
Yeah. I think the Doom on Black is good because the shrapnels do a lot. Black is just a beast if he stays in the fight.
He didn't even die.
He doesn't die. They needed to maybe focus him down more, but at the end of the day, it was the mech timing. I mean, he's well over the mech goal, but he only just bought it. I don't know if NEWBEE were aware of that.
I feel like he should have just doomed the Tide in general. If he couldn't have Ravage or mech there, that could have been a game changer.
I think, yeah, if you doom him before the mech, I'm not sure if Doom could have actually got in time, but at the end of the day, Doom doesn't have a blink. It was the Brew and the Puck who blinked in, but it's a max level win grip, so could have maybe got in there for that.
There was a decent win.
Yeah, the mech was the game changer there. NEWBEE would have got a lot more done if there was no mech involved, and doing a type seems like it could have been the way to go.
Well, God, I bet that Vici would win and this game would go over 50 minutes. It's looking like I may be joining the negative points with Lumi on our betting board.
Yeah, I saw the Doom pick. I'm like, Doom's a hero that often goes 50 minutes because this like you're just happy to go late game because of how good Doom is late. You've got Brew's not really a late game hero, but the Doom makes up for it. You've got the Jug. But at the end of the day, if NEWBEE get rolled over like this, then they're not getting the late game.
No, definitely not. And Doom's farm's still so low now. It's not even just the Doom, but the Brew, not that far away. Puck will get killed in mid lane as Super discharges in. It's going to be a double kill, possibly Sunshine. Staying alive and will survive if the Banana comes in. Now Ravage joining the party. They want to punish Super, but Berserker's call, big spin.
Sniper. Yeah, they're going to run from the Sniper.
Yeah, not going to be able to get in the range. There is a pardon me, a haste on Rabbit, so he'll be all right. It's just falling apart for NEWBEE here. Everyone's farm looking so lackluster. Even Puck now falling further behind. He had the Blink Dagger, but where's the item progression past that?
Yeah, who's not being able to make too many plays happen this game. Not as an ordinary Puck game.
He doesn't even have power treads yet.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And they'll turn them out. They are trying to get some more farm on Hal's Jug and probably just recognize he alone is just... I think it's more they just can't fight. They're like, let's try to get some farm in all these side lanes, get like level 2 split on the Brewmaster, get Puck, just some more levels, another item as well. You mentioned just some treads or anything, just to keep them alive in these fights, but it's getting rough for me.
It really is. Gold deficit now up to about 8,000 experience in a pretty similar place. Not insurmountable. We're only 19 minutes in. It's a pretty big lead.
Dire's middle tower is
What
under
can
attack.
NEWBEE do to start turning this around?
They don't want to fight into these 5v5 scenarios. They're going to be looking to kind of isolate heroes who are off by themselves. And I think for NEWBEE, it's have a couple heroes farming and then a couple heroes who are actually going for like clever little smoke ganks. Like the smoke gank earlier that the Doom went with the Brewmaster, where he missed the Doom cast twice because of fog. Those are the kind of smoke ganks which are good. Like that was the right kind of gank to go for, and they have to go back to that, I think. Use the Doom with probably the Puck. They need some burst damage. The Puck's the only one. Puck and Jug are the two heroes with burst damage, and they need to get a kill fast and get out. So either the Puck or the Jug has to be ganking, while the Doom and Jug also need farm right now. Like, end of the day, I think Doom especially has to get to a kind of a late game item set. But he can't really be fighting too much with his team. Not in these 5v5 scenarios, which is just going to be multiple NEWBEE casualties.
Yeah, the Ravage is just the key facet there. Although, speak of the devil, iceiceice will be initiated on top of the match straight away. Still survives. Gets off the Ravage on all the team. Now the Cavalry survive. Who goes down first? They find iceiceice. Definitely from the low ground doing some damage here, but is it actually enough damage? It just doesn't seem like it. God's NEWBEE getting cleaned up. Black, a madman with the Mask of Madness, and Yasha, his attack speed is out of control. Just cleans house with a triple kill. It's a 2-for-5 trade. Vici looked right towards Roshan. This one's starting to feel like it's a little bit over. Even a Blink Dagger now on F1.
Well, the TI4 champions, they lose their opening match to the Korean MVP Bees, and here they are against Vici Gaming. Also looking at their second loss of the group stage. This is
a rough
as
start.
bad a start as it gets for NEWBEE, especially that first loss to a team they've probably maybe been overconfident against, but this game they're just looking really flat. They're not getting anything done with their draft. They aren't really... a lot of it just goes back to running the Doom in the jungle. It does limit your options, but a lot of these teams, like even when they're running the Doom in the offlane when he falls back to the jungle, they go for these early smoke ganks. To get the Orb of Venom on the Doom, they use him more like a ganker, and it didn't feel like NEWBEE... They went for the one smoke gank on mid, the way they killed Sniper, but that Doom wasn't needed. That wasn't even a kill that had anything to do with the Doom. That was just the Jug Puck. So
yeah.
The Doom's been a non-factor.
Completely. And, you know, like we talked about the Axe being a hero, you don't really just want to let free farm for the fast blink because he can control the game, but Sniper's in a similar state. I mean, if you let him just run around, control the game, he's 5-1-7. That smoke gank you reference is the only time they've pressured him. Outside of that, he's just been free farming, picking up kills with Assassinate. It's a hero that's kind of notorious for not being that strong in competitive or captain's mode, at least over the past year, but if you leave him unchecked, his damage output is insane, as we saw in that last fight. He even just went for an SNY here. Forget about the Manta, just going for some value items, anything just to let him lay in some more shrapnels.
And yeah, with the attack speed, you get the main proc is damage up, even scarier. So, for NEWBEE, it's just this...
Up top? Yeah. How? All right, he'll live through the DOT. Very close call, but the healing ward is all he needs. I think, did Axe think that the Battle Hunger had him and that's why he let him live?
Radiant's
Well,
bottom
that
tower.
forced into a Doom now. This is the kind of kill that NEWBEE needs. He's saying two to three hero smoke ganks, well, not necessarily smoke ganks, 2 to 3 hero ganking units is where they're going to get back in the game. Find a key kill on an Axe on something like that, but they've got to commit a lot of ultimates. They've got to invest a lot, and they're always going to be trading for something. Here's the T2 bottom tower. This is just like, it's always a trade for NEWBEE. They're never like getting something and giving up nothing in return.
Yeah. And now there is a Blink Dagger on the Tidehunter, the beginnings of probably a refresher in that Ring of Health. Things looking very good for iceiceice. 1, 4, and 11. Vici still have 2 tier 2 towers to chew through. Right now the total tower count, they've only lost 1 themselves, so it will be 4 to 1, of course, in their favor. And just checking on the graph now, 12,000 golden experience in the Dire's favor. So things still just looking good. The graph, one steady movement down in favor of the Dire.
Yeah. And how can kind of keep up a little bit on farm? He's going to be going for the Battle Fury. Battle Fury.
100%
sure.
Battle Fury, okay.
Yeah, he needs it to just accelerate his farm, do a bit more damage in general, I think.
Middle tower is under
The Shadow
attack.
Blade's just too gimmicky and too easily. Like,
Dire's
Vici
top
Gaming, when you're
tower is
ahead
under
like this,
attack.
can just easily pick up a gem, easily deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, in one of the games earlier in Custom 10, we saw Jug
Radiant's
do
middle
basically
tower
this
has
exact
fallen.
build. All farming tools, casual Yasha into the Battle Fury. Did not work
Dire's
in
top tower
that
is under
match.
attack.
I think it was the big
Dire's
guy game against
structures
Secret.
are
It's not even
fortified.
get kind of when you're behind, which is it's weird because you're still a glass cannon, but when you're ahead, you can just go pure single target. Your Basher, your Mantis is really good when you're ahead because it just allows you to go manly in the fight. The Mantis Guardi with a Basher,
Dire's
you're
top
fighting and you
tower
can
is
siege
under
the base.
attack.
If you're not looking to fight siege the base, you look at
Radiant's
split push
middle
like he is. The
tower
Battle
is
Fury is
under
just like your
Radiant's
damage.
structures are
Going glass cannon is
fortified.
just better when you're not
Dire's
fighting,
top
and when you're
tower
behind,
has
you're not
fallen.
fighting.
True.
Or trying not to fight at least. They may be forced to fight by this base push.
Jug does TP home, and Black using that long range, just playing into the tower. Drops down the shrapnel, doesn't damage the structures, but still zones out NEWBEE from being in that spot where they may want to be to try and zone him out. And I think Vici will be happy just to sit back and slow siege the tower. Reap the benefits of the sniper here, kind of baiting it out a little bit. They jump on the sniper. Super's right there to hop over with the call. He also has a BKB now, which we haven't mentioned yet.
Not the best siege. All they've got is the sniper to kind of sit back and rack through the tower. His damage is alright, but
Feels like it's all they need, though. It's not like NEWBEE's farming right now.
they're just slow and steady with an Aegis, and with the sniper attack range, he's not really getting anywhere near this Vici, not getting anywhere near the NEWBEE's heroes, so the rest of the Vici heroes can sit even further back, and then it's like how Doom can't get in for a Doom. No one can really go anywhere near. Sniper will just slowly, bit by bit, work where in this tier 3 tower. Getting racks will be difficult, though, because that's where Sniper has to move even further forward and maybe gets caught out as a result.
Yeah.
Well, his teammates maybe get caught out.
NEWBEE still just don't have any easy way to do this. Doom did go BKB first item, so that's what he's got completed now. 10-second charge.
No way that he can really hop in here. How's the one that gets jumped on?
Super comes in, they blow him up. iceiceice uses a Ravage. Banana won't get hit by the BKB, but now Ravage comes in. Can't even get off the split. Agile from FY. 2 buybacks now from NEWBEE. Puck as well as the Juggernaut. Omni Slash flying through, splitting the damage. Mac finding some time. Will find the kill on Fenrir, but now he made it very far outside of base. The sniper just lightning shells into his body. Looking bad for NEWBEE here, gods.
Yeah, that's one of those. That fight was maybe. It was already looking absolutely desperate and dire for this NEWBEE squad, but they had to go for something there. They were kind of using the Juggers bait in the front lines. I think happy to have him get cold and ravaged like that because he had the buyback, but Brew not getting off his ultimate. FY was just waiting for the Brew to go in, knowing the Brew. I mean, Brew has to go greedy. He has to go for the clap first because they just don't have much damage. They need the extra damage from the clap, and FY's like, great, you're going to go for a clap split. I'm going to make sure I cancel it with my Echo and burst you down. And no split, no chance, NEWBEE.
NEWBEE off to a really rocky start here in the DAC 2015 group stages, 0-2. And the opening matches, not where the TI4 champions expected themselves to be by any stretch of the imagination. And it's not even just that they've lost 2 games, also that the 2 games they lost seem pretty handily victories for the other side. I mean, I don't want to say they didn't put up a fight here, but it just seemed like out of the gate, Vici had a clear game plan, dominated the lanes, and